Mars, the big question, does life really exist? Or is it just a dream? Hello everyone. Today we will explore one of humanity's biggest questions. Can we live on Mars, the red, cold, and barren planet? Over the years, space explorations have brought us closer to an answer. But can humans actually survive there? Let's find out together. And if you think this dream is impossible, I'll prove you wrong. And is Mars the last opportunity for humanity to find a new future? Mars features. Mars, or the red planet, is one of the most fascinating destinations in the solar system. But it's not an easy place to survive. With its distinctive red surface, the planet has captivated scientists, astronauts, and science fiction enthusiasts for centuries. However, when talking about Mars, we cannot ignore the prominent features that make it both an intriguing and challenging subject. First, Mars has an extremely thin atmosphere, only about 1% of the density of Earth's atmosphere. This means the air on Mars is not thick enough to protect us from solar radiation, and the winds are not strong enough to create a wind feeling like on Earth. Mars' atmosphere is mostly carbon dioxide, CO2, while Earth's is primarily oxygen, O2, a crucial element for life. Therefore, if humans want to live on Mars, we need to create systems to supply oxygen or build enclosed spaces to maintain life. Additionally, the temperature on Mars is extremely harsh. During the day, temperatures can rise to around 20 degrees Celsius, 68 degrees Fahrenheit near the equator. But at night, they can drop below -100 degrees Celsius, -148 degrees Fahrenheit, making the planet one of the coldest places in the solar system. This creates a significant challenge in building habitats and protecting humans from extreme cold. The surface of Mars is also impressive. With deep canyons, vast plains, and massive volcanoes, Mars has a diverse terrain. One of its most notable features is Olympus Mons, the largest volcano in the solar system, 3 times the height of Everest and as wide as France. Mars also has long rift systems, traces of ancient rivers, and massive impact craters, making the planet a treasure trove of mysteries about its past. Furthermore, Mars once had water on its surface, as demonstrated by research and images from rovers like Curiosity and Perseverance. Traces of rivers, lakes, and water-bearing minerals suggest that, in the past, Mars may have had conditions similar to Earth. Studying the existence of water, although now only in the form of ice, is essential to understanding the possibility of life on Mars in both the past and future. Interestingly, Mars has 2 natural satellites, Phobos and Deimos, which are thought to be asteroids captured by Mars' gravity. Phobos, the larger moon, is gradually moving closer to Mars and may eventually crash into the planet in about 30 million years. With all these features, Mars is not only a strange and beautiful planet, but also a world full of mysteries, holding questions about life and the evolution of planets. Despite the many challenges, recent discoveries show that Mars is still one of the most promising places for humans to expand our presence in the future. However, to live on Mars, we must face extreme environmental, climatic, and survival challenges. The possibility of life on Mars. The possibility of life on Mars is an intriguing question and one of the most challenging issues for scientists and space research organizations. While Mars shares many characteristics with Earth, such as a day length similar to 24 hours and distinct seasonal changes, the basic survival factors on the planet are scarce and harsh enough that humans would struggle to survive without technological assistance. As we know, Mars has an extremely thin atmosphere, primarily carbon dioxide, CO2, with only about 1% of the atmospheric density of Earth. This means the planet cannot retain heat from the sunday, leading to extremely harsh temperature conditions. At night, temperatures can drop to -100 degrees Celsius, and during the day, they can reach 20 degrees Celsius near the equator, but not enough to keep water in a liquid state for long periods. Another crucial factor making survival difficult is cosmic radiation. Mars does not have a strong magnetic field like Earth, and its thin atmosphere cannot protect the planet's surface from ionizing radiation from the sun and outer space. These radiation bursts could seriously harm human health without special protective shielding. However, one bright spot in the story of life on Mars is the evidence of water in the past and present. Research has shown that Mars once had liquid water on its surface, possibly in oceans, lakes, or rivers. Ice deposits still exist at the planet's poles, and rovers like Curiosity and Perseverance have found water-bearing minerals in the Martian soil. This suggests that Mars may have once had a more Earth-like environment, with a warmer climate and a thicker atmosphere. However, water on Mars now primarily exists in the form of ice, and converting ice into liquid water may require a significant amount of energy. Future missions may focus on extracting and using this ice water to support life. Is there microbial life on Mars? This question remains unanswered, but ongoing studies suggest that the possibility of microbial life existing beneath the Martian surface is entirely feasible. This is based on the hypothesis that if there is liquid water underground, along with appropriate conditions, some form of microbes could have existed when Mars was warmer and had liquid water. In 2021, NASA and ESA, European Space Agency, scientists studied Martian soil samples and found organic compounds, which could be signs of past life. Microbes may have developed in this environment billions of years ago when Mars had a more temperate climate. While there is no clear evidence of current life on Mars, research like this suggests that the planet could have supported basic life forms in the past, and there may still be opportunities for microbial life to exist under the deep ice. For humans to live on Mars, we will need a range of new technologies. One current idea is to create habitats that can protect humans from harsh conditions. Mars homes could be constructed using local materials like rock or ice to create radiation shields. Additionally, technology to produce oxygen from CO2 will be crucial to sustaining life. NASA has tested a technology called MOXIE, Mars Oxygen In Situ Resource Utilization Experiment, which can convert CO2 into oxygen, helping humans survive in an environment where oxygen is scarce. Major challenges to living on Mars. One of the biggest challenges when thinking about living on Mars is the atmospheric issue. Mars lacks the protective ozone layer that Earth has, meaning humans and other organisms would face extremely high levels of radiation from the sun. While Earth can protect life from UV rays, Mars cannot, and without advanced technological solutions, humans would not survive long on its surface. Next is the issue of water scarcity. Although Mars shows evidence of water in the past, today it is primarily a dry world, with only minimal water in the form of ice. Missions like Perseverance and Curiosity have found evidence of ice at Mars' poles, but extracting and using this water to sustain life would be a significant challenge. Mars also lacks a strong magnetic field like Earth, which protects our planet from radiation and solar winds. Without a magnetic field, life would not survive long on Mars' surface. To solve this problem, scientists are researching solutions like creating underground shelters or building bunkers in areas that could protect humans from radiation. Moreover, Mars' extreme climate conditions, with freezing winters and massive dust storms, also make it difficult to live on the planet. Dust storms on Mars can last for weeks, affecting the movement and operations of scientific missions. The history and stories of Mars. Mars has always been a part of ancient stories and human studies. Ancient people began paying attention to this planet a long time ago. Ancient astronomers like Aristotle and Ptolemy identified Mars as a planet in the solar system, and it was seen as a symbol of war and power. In the 19th century, when telescopes became more powerful, people like Giovanni Schiaparelli and Percival Lowell observed Mars and believed the planet had canals, irrigation channels, created by intelligent beings. Although we now know that there are no artificial canals on Mars, these discoveries sparked a boom in science fiction stories. The 20th century saw the explosion of space programs and missions to explore Mars. The first space missions in the 1960s, such as NASA's Mariner 4, sent back the first photos of the red planet, ushering in a new era of space exploration. Later missions, like Viking, Pathfinder, and Curiosity, have helped us understand more about Mars' environment and conditions. Fictional ideas about Mars. Mars is not only the subject of real scientific exploration but also an endless source of inspiration for fiction stories. Since the 19th century, writers like H.G. Wells with The War of the Worlds have depicted Mars as the home of alien creatures. And since then, Mars has become a symbol of mystery and exploration in popular culture. These stories have deeply ingrained Mars in our imagination, making the planet not just a red rock but an essential part of future dreams. H.G. Wells was not the only one to imagine an alien invasion from Mars. In Ray Bradbury's The Martian Chronicles, we are taken to a Mars with advanced civilizations, but also filled with chaos. Mars is not only a place for conflicts between civilizations, but also a place where humanity faces survival challenges as they begin migrating from Earth. But it's not just in books. Stories about Mars have also inspired blockbuster movies. The Martian, 2015, with Matt Damon playing an astronaut stranded on the Red Planet, highlighted the survival skills needed in Mars' harsh conditions. The movie not only portrays a dramatic survival story but also raises the question: in the future, could humanity survive on this planet? Given the extreme conditions like a lack of water, high radiation, and a thin atmosphere? Moreover, these stories have continued to inspire space companies and research organizations. Elon Musk's SpaceX, with its vision of sending humans to Mars, has built on these fictional ideas to develop real technologies. Musk has declared that settling on Mars is not just a possibility, but a part of humanity's long-term strategy to ensure the survival of the species. The Mars One project, although it has faced many challenges, is a testament to the dream of a Mars colony slowly becoming a reality. It can be said that fictional ideas about Mars have played a crucial role in advancing space technology and exploration. These stories not only entertain but also inspire generations of scientists and engineers to continue the quest for survival in the harsh environment of the Red Planet. Could Mars become humanity's new home? While major challenges like a thin atmosphere, high radiation, and a lack of water may cause many to doubt, the truth is that we haven't completely given up. Current missions like Perseverance, along with research into the potential for living on this planet, are opening up new opportunities. But can we really make Mars a place for human habitation in the near future? And if so, what will we have to sacrifice to make that happen? What do you think about the possibility of humans living on Mars? Can we face those extreme challenges? Or maybe we will find another way to survive. Share your thoughts in the comments below the video. Don't forget to like the video if you found it interesting and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on the latest videos about space exploration and future technologies. Let's continue sharing ideas and explore more about Mars in the upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.